illness. Is that not stressful? Yeah. Especially if you have elderly parents. Anybody here in caregiving to elderly parents, whether directly or... Yeah, it's very, very time-consuming, upsetting. You get very involved. I know I've been through it with both my parents now gone. And yeah, it's very difficult. I don't mind getting older, just that when I go for a mammogram, I realize it's the only time someone's going to ask me to appear topless on film. Feeling this lack of control that is it Lynn? Yeah, talked about, has been shown to be one of the greatest stressors and activates an enzyme that can make you forgetful. So if you feel you're forgetting a lot of things, oh, something's wrong, you must be losing it. It could be that you're just stressed, because very often there's this little enzyme. Maybe it's been put there for our protection. When people were, if we're in a very, very, very stressful situation, maybe it helps us numb it down a bit, forget it, or be able to cope with it. But it's turning on way too often. And if we're stressed a lot of the times, then we could be getting very forgetful. So if you're noticing you're getting forgetful, it could just be that you need to calm down and find a way to chill out and get rid of some of that stress, because we do, if you are living at a high pace, you become this frazzled, hurried syndrome. It can become a way of life. It can become a habit. You feel this is normal. And it is really rooted in our fast-paced culture. You know, computers are instant. You've got to have everything right away. You get a new, emails. If they're not done and if they're not sent in 5 seconds, something's wrong. You know, before I used to write a letter and it would get there in 3 days. So now 5 seconds is too slow. So we get this very high pace because we're almost like competing with the machine. We're always like in competition with this machine that we've created. And sometimes we rush when there's no reason to rush. Have you ever come out of the airport and you rush down to get your bags and then you stand there for a half hour? Where did I rush? I broke my neck coming down. Someone's going to take my bag. And then you get down there, the thing doesn't start rolling for half an hour. So, we're always sort of rushing when there's no reason to rush. If you notice this is you, tip number 1, slow down. Slow down. Just like take it calm. Take it a little bit of a breather. Because if not, we can get into this type A personality. Always in a hurry, walk fast, eat fast, talk fast. Your eyes might start to jiggle, you go like this. Your knee might start jiggling. You're sitting at the table. How many people have a jiggling knee? Anyone here? Oh. See, notice that and start taking a deep breath so you can get it to stop jiggling. And notice that is really a symptom of stress. And but type A's are also hard-hitting. They like things to be done a certain way, and they're you think that's who gets ahead in life, right? Isn't that what we've been trained? To do things precisely and to do it quick and fast and efficient. And then there's nothing wrong with it, except that type of personality has 4 times the chance more than the rest of the population is having a heart attack.